We're Sid and Mackie, and we're professional mountain bike racers on a quest to race the best and most challenging mountain bike races we can find. And today, friends, is a big day. We're heading to El Paso, Texas to race the 50-mile El Paso Puzzler. Not only is this our first race of the season, it's also our first race after making some big changes, both to our diet and our training plan. It's also 50 miles in January, which is something we've never attempted before. So we're definitely feeling pretty nervous about whether we can handle the distance and whether or not our training has been working.
I'm not sure we slept, but whatever. You don't need to sleep for races.
No. One thing we weren't nervous about, but maybe should have been, the weather.
There might be 75-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow. I'm gonna assume that's hyperbole because it's perfectly still right now. High wind warning in effect from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Oh. I'm pushing my bike, it's trying to blow it into me. Okay, you guys, we have some really exciting news.
On this channel, we get so many questions about our training. People want to know what we do, what we would recommend. We are not coaches, but we work with Coach Mike, who is an extremely good coach.
And over the past few months, we have been working with Mike to put together some training plans for you guys. These are training plans that are based on our on-bike training, but adapted to be more accessible for those with varying levels of experience with structured training. Obviously, we realize that not everyone has the time to train that we do, so these training plans are categorized based on the amount of time that you have to dedicate to riding and training each week.
Training is so important for racing mountain bikes, but it's equally as important for just riding mountain bikes. Everything you do on a mountain bike is more fun when you're fit. Going uphill, going downhill, you will fatigue less.
These training plans are all 12 weeks long. If you were to start now, would have you in amazing shape when mountain bike season came.
And all of them include Training Peaks Premium for the duration of the plan.
Using Training Peaks Premium, you can track your fitness over time, which you guys may have seen in one of our previous videos where we showed what our fitness graph looked like over 2022. Training Peaks also gives you a score for your fatigue and your form, so you can see how the training you're doing is affecting your fitness in real time.
So regardless of whether or not you're preparing for your first ever race, your first race of 2023, or you just want to be fit for mountain biking, check out the link to Coach Mike's training plans in the description. We really cannot recommend enough having a training plan, following it, and getting fit for mountain biking. It just makes everything better.
Okay, should we go do our first race of the season? And I guess we can kind of use this video as a test of whether or not the training's been working. That's a lot of pressure. My mom is racing the 15-miler today and we suck, so we showed up 30 seconds after her start. We're here watching her with the binoculars.
I cleared a bunch of groups. She's not at the end, which will make her happy.
Past a group of walkers and she's on the top of the ridge and just gonna go out of sight.
To the right, all the way through the upright. Go all the way to the upright.
Race time 2:59:01.
Nice.
Yes.
Under 3 hours.
Under 3 hours, yes. Senior women 11th place. In this race is 19 and over. So I guess.
Sorry, how old are you, if you don't mind sharing?
70. So I will take 11th place in the senior women.
That's totally fair.
Semi-automatic, shoot my shot in burst until I had it. Pajama, she was cinematic. Speak to me in tongues like a fanatic. Yeah, she a fan of me. Gusta bien caro, en un Ferrari bien caro, con mucho clase caro.
Okay, we are gonna go pre-ride. It is beautiful here. The weather is perfect. There is unfortunately a rumor floating around that there might be 75-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow. I'm gonna assume that's hyperbole because it's perfectly still right now. It is beautiful out here. I love the desert. It's rough. The reasons for doing a pre-ride for a 50-mile race, because obviously we are seeing only the tiniest smidgen of the course. And to be honest, we're not even sure if we're on our course. But a couple reasons to still do a pre-ride. One, to do some openers, get into our power range, wake up the legs. Okay, let's focus for a second. This is a chunky monkey. The other part is obviously to make sure your tire choice is good. We went with 60 PPI recons for this, which I think was absolutely the right choice based on what we're seeing. So the third reason is to customize yourself with the course marking. For me today, I'm also trying out these Shimano XC9 shoes. We just got them and they're real stiff, so my feet aren't really used to them. So I'm trying them today, and then I'll decide, like, as we always say, you never want to try anything new on race day. So I may wear my older shoes for the race just to be on the safe side. Well, it sounds like maybe they weren't kidding about the wind.
Uh-oh.
The high wind warning in effect from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Southwest winds 30 to 40 miles per hour with gusts up to 60 miles per hour.
Oof.
Okay, so there was some hyperbole with the 75
I saw one
mile.
that said 75 in the mountains.
It also says to stay inside and not to travel in high-profile vehicles. Areas of blowing dust are likely, which could reduce visibility and create unsafe conditions. In New Mexico, southern Gila foothills, Mimbres Valley, western El Paso County. That's where we are right now.
Well, the good part about weather stuff is everybody is dealing with the same thing.
We need to not worry about it. It'll be fine. It just said it's gonna be a beautiful day.
It's gonna be a beautiful day, guys.
Except for the 90-mile-per-hour
Don't
winds.
mind the extremely high wind
We did not sleep good.
at all.
Our tent
Terribly.
is really good for lots of conditions. Snow, rain, fine. Cold, fine. Very cozy up there. Wind, it's like being in a dryer on the spin cycle.
It's like being in a tent in extremely high wind. Is what it's like.
Bad. in
So
other
not
words.
good.
But we survived. I'm not sure we slept, but whatever. You don't
Actually.
need to sleep for races.
No,
That's
exactly.
what I tell myself.
Yeah. It's just a big conspiracy. This whole like sleep is beneficial thing. Lies. It's all lies. Sometimes that happens.
Okay, we're putting on the sunscreen despite the fact that there's not really any sun. I think there's gonna be a nice layer of dust over top of us. I decided to go for the blue shoes. We come right past the car at 35 miles. If I have to swap to my old shoes, I will do that then.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, you're gonna be good.
I think I'll be fine. They felt really good yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like shoes are not gonna be my problem today.
Oh
man.
It's so windy.
Exfoliating.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The course starts with about a half mile on a straight dirt road before diving into single track and rocky Jeep track. As you can imagine, this makes for a spicy start. Okay, everybody's starting out really fast. A lot of silly gooses, so I've forgotten that we have 15 miles to go. The first 6 miles of this race course is a loop that brings us back through the start-finish area with some fun rocky single track, but not too much elevation gain or loss. This creates a little separation before racers head up the biggest climb of the day to Mundy's Gap. MACKY heads to the start-finish in first place, but with second place Miguel Santillanes right on his tail. Shortly after, Miguel makes a pass and MACKY stays on his wheel. Alright, we are going into the first, really the big climb. I think about 1,800 feet of vert up there, and I am working on patience. Currently in second place. First place is right up there. I don't know. I sort of feel like she could really put the hurt on me. She would have done it by now. If I want to finish this race feeling good, I have to pace this climb according to me and not according to what anyone else is doing. So, and then we got the whole backside of the race to make up time and see what we can do.
All right, just got my third 20-minute reminder to eat. So I guess that means I'm at an hour. And right ahead of me, you can see that is the gap we will be going through, Mundy's Gap. And yeah, I mean, so far I'm feeling pretty good, but well, we've got a lot of racing left, so just gotta focus on, whoa! Focus on eating and drinking and just see what happens. There's the switchbacks up to Mundy's. A little demoralizing, but you know, it's bike racing. View's not bad. All right, there's the gap. Come on, MACKY. Let's push it a little bit. Make up some time on the people behind you. Come on, MACKY, you gotta look ahead. Gotta not blow switchbacks, MACKY, come on.
Past Gabby on a technical bit. I didn't want to be honest, because now I'm a little like stressed being out front, especially on the climb. But I did say I was gonna climb my own climb, And that for me means trying to ride everything, but like not pushing that much in between the things. And you probably can hear absolutely nothing. I think we're getting to the part with the promised wind. Made some mistakes early on. I had to walk a bit. It's just so many loose rocks. But again, it just seems like everybody is making some mistakes. Everybody's walking a bit. We're just being smart. I'm not stressed about that yet.
Hi there. Thank you. There are about 100 more people coming by.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. I screwed up your picture. This way. Is this right? Okay.
Into a scraping over there, too.
Huh. You mind if I scrape by you? On your left.
Just went through the first aid station. Got my next bottle. And yeah, overall feeling pretty good. I kind of have to pee, which is a problem. So I'm sort of thinking I'll just wait till there's a steep climb that I'm going slow on anyway and just stop on that and pee. Well, so far this side has been a lot nicer because there's no wind, or a lot less wind. Ooh, sneaky turn.
Trying to not go like totally hog wild and take a bad line and just slice a tire. So definitely could do that. Definitely could do.
All right, I think this is my pee spot. I feel a lot better now.
Definitely getting a little cramping on the punchy climbs. First race of the season, can't say I'm shocked. Just 18 miles is a little early. So as long as I stay seated and controlled. Seems to be fine. There's just a couple times like standing up after going down, which that was a pretty rough descent. And that's a pretty common cramping trigger for me, is like long sustained climb followed by rough descent. Not super concerned, a little concerned. There's no need to be panicky. Panicky helps nobody. Oh, that's funny.
No, just this, thanks. If I see someone else in this kit, she's gonna need that bag too.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm a little over 2 hours and just went through the aid station at 25 miles. And now we're going up and over that thing right in front of us. Overall, feeling pretty good still, which is great. I've done about 1,000 calories at this point, so that's solid. Whoa. Wow, that's quite the double switchback. Whoa, that is some wind.
This is an epic descent. I think this is the one that someone was like, luckily the wind will be blowing you into the mountain, and I agree with that. I'm very glad that's the direction the wind is blowing. But I did still feel like I was risking life and limb to turn the camera on. Woo! Woo! Wind! Hello! Wind makes it crazy when the wind makes it hard to stay on your line. Still have 30 miles to go! Or more. I don't know. Oh, the guy in front of me just wiped out spectacularly on one of these loose corners, just like full send into the ground. He was fine. Sadly, I'm a little sad I was not recording. But anyways, a good cautionary tale, because this is a classic loose over hard. Something we have a lot of in New Mexico, but no matter how much you ride it, it can still catch you out. Trying to catch up to Chris. Here is the dad of one of our MACKY kids. It'll be fun to catch him. Thank you, you too.
The section that MACKY is riding here was absolutely the hardest part of the race, at least for me. After a long climb, I think we were all ready for a descent, and this rocky traverse felt like it went on forever. And while MACKY is making it look easy here, I just wanted to pop on and let you all know that it was in fact not easy at all. This was definitely a point where I had to remind myself over and over again to just stay positive, stay on my bike, and keep moving forward at all costs.
That's the second high point. Now I get to send all the way down to the valley.
From today's station at like 26 miles. Got my next bottle. A little under 3 hours for 25 miles, so if I want to hit my goal of being under 6 hours, I'm gonna have to do negative splits, which means faster second half. There's less climbing, so that's not entirely impossible, but you know, fatigue is a thing. All things considered, basically on schedule of what I hoped, so stoked. Little techie switchbacks in this section. These shoes aren't made for walking. These shoes aren't made for walking.
At the 35-mile mark, racers go back through the start-finish loop once more before heading out for the final 15-mile loop. At this point, Mackey has a sizable lead, but he'll need to stay strong and avoid cramping for just a little bit longer.
15 miles to go, Mackey. Just got to go hard for like an hour and a half.
Okay, this is the first moment that the wind has been legitimately like a bit rough. And I'm pushing my bike, it's trying to blow it into me. Alright, now blow me up the hill, wind. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, we'll do. Wow. Right, we're gonna, I don't think I can even get on here. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll feel better on the bike. Let's see if we can go. Okay. Yes. I like getting my seat down to make my profile lower. But yes, you feel better on the bike.
Now I'm really beginning to feel it. I've got pre-cramps in both legs, and now probably 10 miles to go, maybe even a little more once I get up this climb up this way. That's the biggest climb of this park. There's another smaller one that hopefully won't be too bad.
Amazing how a super not technical trail can feel kind of technical when you're getting buffeted from side to side. Oh gosh, it's gorgeous out here though. I love the desert so much. Woo, don't blow me away! I don't want to go that way. Woo, I'm getting blown up the hill. Holy shit. I'm not even pedaling. Wow, that was great. We could just do that all the time and stop coming from the side.
It's okay, legs. You can do this. That's some crampy legs. Come on, legs. Just a little longer. Whoa! Crosswind! Holy guacamole!
hell yes. I finish and I go, did I beat Mackie? And she goes, nah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd it go?
Brutal.
Yeah,
Yes.
man, that win.
Oh my God. I had to stay on the right side of my bike because my bike was pushing me off the trail. It was unreal. I got blown off the trail 3 times. I just had to congratulate you for training me because I went over the top and I must have passed 15 people going down the hill and never got passed on the downhill, which is so new for me.
That is so cool,
It was
Jeff.
very cool. People were like walking down them and I just went wham!
Please tell me we are going down now. Oof. Okay, I think we're going down.
All the way down, all the way down. Good job, Sid, good job.
Come on!
Sitting next to Joe on YouTube with this.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Nice job.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That was tough.
That was
You're
fun.
amazing.
Oh,
That's right.
thank you.
First woman. Congratulations.
And your beanie?
Thank you.
And we know you can't wait to come back next year and do it again.
Give me 20
Without
minutes
the
and I'll
win.
be stoked.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yes,
Hey, girl.
same.
Congrats.
for you.
What I beat you.
Just so you guys can imagine how they did this. Mackie came in with a total time 50 miles, 4 hours, 31 minutes.
We're both super pleased with this race, and not only because we won, although that is always fun. What was really cool was that we both finished strong and widened our lead significantly in the second half of the race. To be able to not only ride, but race 50 miles at this time of year is a testament to how successful our off-season training has been. Huge shout out to Coach Mike for getting us to this point. And remember, if you have an event you're preparing for, or you just want to have more fun on your bike this year, click the link in the description and check out the training plans we put together with Coach Mike. We'll see you guys next week, and in the meantime, don't forget to be more awesome.
In case you're curious what the appropriate size burrito after a race like that is.
My burrito, baby.
This big, a forearm size.
Baby.